everyone, in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of clean beauty products. I am a conventional beauty user. I typically use conventional beauty way more often than clean beauty, although I do have quite a few clean beauty products just from doing my full face videos. And because of those full face videos, I do have quite a few favorite products from each of those clean beauty brands. So that's kind of what this is. I want to make it clear right now that I did not personally sift through the ingredient list on any of these products to deem them clean. I chose whatever clean products are clean based on what the internet says and what blogs say, what the Clean by Sephora says. So if there's something in this video that you personally don't view as clean beauty, you can definitely make that decision for yourself. Another reason for me to film this video right now is because I just want to start getting a little bit more creative and shopping my stash a little bit more with my videos. These are all products that I already owned, that I already use. I just have so much and I would love to utilize my collection to the fullest. My first clean beauty product or products is the Bite Beauty Changemaker Primer and Foundation. I honestly have not used these products by themselves just because I feel like they're, you know, made for each other. If Bite Beauty says the primer is supposed to go with the foundation, then I'm listening. By the way, I do have the one for normal oily skin. For the Changemaker foundation, I wear the shade M70. When this foundation first came out, I wore it so often. It was really my go-to for a while, and I loved the primer with it. Since I do have oily skin, I noticed that my skin would get way less oily whenever I would wear this product, and even on days where I wouldn't set it, which would be really amazing. And I also noticed that this foundation took a lot longer than others to settle in my fine lines. I know a lot of people say that they find the smell of this to be offensive, and I even know, like my friend Kate on Instagram, she broke out really bad from the foundation because of the fragrance to it. Personally, my skin is not sensitive to fragrances, and also I kind of like the smell of it. Like, I would love if they made a perfume that smelled this way. I just think it smells so pretty. So yeah, I just love how this sits on the skin, and I really do think that it kind of like wears better throughout the day. Like, it continues looking good. I just really, I don't know, I think very highly of this foundation. For my concealer, I've been really loving the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I even put the concealer in my recent favorites video where I did a full face of my current favorites. I just find this concealer to look really beautiful on the skin and wear so nicely throughout the day. It does a really nice job at covering things up and still looking pretty much like skin, even though it is a little bit more of a full coverage concealer. So the skin looks really pretty in my opinion. I feel like with clean beauty products, a lot of times people feel like they have to compromise with like coverage and stuff, but this is really beautiful, and both of these products are deemed to be clean. For my powder, I am going to be using this Ilia Beauty Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And this powder is really nice and just lightweight. I'm just gonna press it into my skin. I'm not gonna bake with it. I really like kind of the finish that both of the concealer and the foundation gave me. But I did want to just set my skin because I am going to be using like powder products on my cheeks. For my eyeshadow, I pulled out the Ilia Beauty eyeshadow palette, and this is the warm nude color scheme. I'm going to go in with this shade right here first, and I'm just applying it in the crease of my eye, just kind of as a transition shade. I'm going to take this deep chocolatey brown and apply that in my crease as well. I like this eyeshadow palette too because the colors in it are really nice and pigmented, and they also blend out really nice. I feel like a lot of times with clean beauty brands, sometimes the eyeshadows are like a little bit powdery, a little bit more sheer. They might blend out okay, but that's because they're so sheer. I'm going to take this red shade and I'm actually going to pack it all over my lid. It's a matte shade. It's like a matte red. I'm just going to pack it all over my lid. I just wanted to see kind of what it looked like. I'm taking a mix of the brown in that first transition shade and just applying it through the crease again. I kind of like this like smoky red look. It's really pretty. I'm going to take this kind of skin tone shade right there. I'm actually going to mix it in with the shimmery pale shade next to it. I'm just mixing them so I can use it kind of as a brow bone highlight. I basically have used all of these shades so far, but in the middle, I'm gonna take this bronzy shade, and in the middle of my eye, I'm just going to press it in. Ooh, yep. I'm going to take this lighter shimmery shade, and I'm applying it in the inner corner, and I'm taking the transition shade and just like a pinch of the darker one, and I'll be applying that underneath my lash line. My lower lash line. For my eyebrows, I'm taking the Well People Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. I really like this brow gel. I feel like it's pigmented enough that you don't really even need to fill in your brows. And especially mine right now, mine are a little bit grown out. I'm not gonna be able to see my brow girl for quite some time. So yeah, this is a really good brow gel. For my mascara, I really was going to use the Honest Beauty mascara. That is like such an amazing mascara, but the Ilia Beauty one is really good as well. I just couldn't find my Honest Beauty one. I don't know where she is, but the Ilia Beauty one is really nice. It makes your lashes really nice, long, black, separated. It adds like a little bit of volume, but not too much. It's kind of more for like definition, length, and like making them look like lashes, like they're there, you know? Okay, no, this Ilia one is working so well. Oh my god, my lashes look bomb. For my bronzer, I really love the Perez Rice Powder Blush and Bronzer, but this is in the shade Roma. I really like this particular bronzer. I feel like it does a really good job at warming up my skin, and it applies really nicely and like doesn't ever leave me looking splotchy, and it's smooth. So yeah, I really like this bronzer. I know I also really love my Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer from their like organic line, their like clean organic line, but I don't know, I feel like that's just like organic. Like I don't think that that's clean. I don't know. I also like just don't know enough about clean beauty. I feel like this bronzer just did everything that I needed it to do. It looks so good. A blush that I absolutely love is the Burt's Bees blush in the shade Bare Peach. It's so pretty. For my highlight, I really love the Honest Beauty Luminizing Glow Powder in the shade Midnight Reflection. This is actually probably one of my top highlighters, like, anyway, because I love a baked highlight. I love kind of like this soft, focus, lit from within, undetectable powder highlight. I think that they are so beautiful and they look really nice on the skin. And yeah, they just kind of look undetectable, like I said. For my lips, I'm using the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Lip Liner in the shade On Point. This is like my favorite lip liner of all time. I do feel like some people think that Bare Minerals isn't really clean, but they have a big ass poster in our Ulta store that says the creators of clean beauty, so they think that they're clean. And then I'm going to apply the Kosas Wet Lip Oil Gloss in the shade Dip. I am in love with this lip gloss. It is so beautiful. Yeah, I've been wearing it tons lately and I love the way that it smells. It smells so delicious. So this is the final look of my clean beauty favorites. What do you guys think? I really like it. I don't feel like there was any compromising going on. I feel like this is a look that I totally 110% would be able to get from conventional makeup. I also don't feel like this very often, but a lot of these products I would choose to use over conventional beauty. I feel like a lot of times I reach for conventional beauty because like performance might be better, pigmentation is better, color selection is better, but I feel like all of the products on my skin right now are like top tier favorites of mine that I do actually use and that I would actually pick over conventional beauty products, or that I would feel like would be able to compare or like match up to conventional beauty products. Let me know what your clean beauty favorites are. I would love to know them in the comments below. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for any makeup videos that you want to see next, please let me know. Specifically suggestions on ways I can shop my stash and how you guys would like to see that. I have plans on doing like a full face of drugstore favorites, maybe a full face of makeup that I don't use but I wish I used more often, kind of like stuff like that, just so I can really shop my stash and get the most out of my makeup collection right now, because I have so many products, you guys. From doing these full face videos for so long, I literally have so much makeup right now, and I'd love to really utilize that. But anyway, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are all doing well and finding ways to keep busy. If you aren't already subscribed, definitely go ahead and do so, and hopefully I see you next time.